So here's the thing. Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 just came out, and I wanted to go back and take a trip down memory lane by playing Chapters 1 and 2. Both Chapters 1 and 2 will both be recaps of the game as I narrate the game that contains furries. Oh yeah, did I mention some of these characters are furries? Also, consider subscribing if you can. It helps me out, and with that, let's get on to the video. We first start off by creating a vessel. I decided to go with this body since I literally used this in a previous thumbnail. Okay, listen, it was 3 years ago since I made that video, and it was my first time using a video editing software, so I was kind of experimenting, alright? Leave me alone. I made my favorite food sweet because I have a sweet tooth. You can't tell, but I did that thing where you twirl your hair like a girl. Yeah, just wanted to mention that. I made my favorite blood type C because I like cock. I made my favorite color red because my favorite color is indeed red. I gave it the gift of voice because I need this vessel to become a content creator and become a very successful YouTuber, unlike me. And to be honest, I am disgusted with my own creation because of how emo it is. And it was then I got hit with a very serious question. Did I answer honestly? Of course, I did. I am the Norther after all, and I do not acknowledge the possibility of pain and seizure. I want to be. I named the vessel Norther, and I named myself Norther, because we are one and the same. Now, I can finally get into my own very own Deltarune outfit! Well damn, I guess I can't be a self-insert. Because my name is... So yeah, we become a human named Chris Deltarune, and he is the only human in this chapter that isn't a furry. Because he's cool. Hey guys, just as a trigger warning, there's gonna be a lot of times where I just misgender Chris. I literally wrote their pronunciation in the script, but sometimes my brain just doesn't register it. I'll try to do better next time, but let's hope we can all be chill with this. We do the most important thing in the entire game and flush the toilet so many times that we ended up calling the Mario Brothers to fix our toilet issue that I may or may not have caused. After that little incident, I do what I never thought I would do in a million years and get driven to school in a town full of furries. I go to college, it's totally different. I go to class and find out that I gotta find a second person to do a group project with. God, why am I always the last one for everything? I asked Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer if I could be a group of 3 with her and Mordecai until suddenly... Purple Yoshi. And since she showed up, I get picked with her, as if my choices didn't matter. Anyways, back to class. Dr. Curtis Connors couldn't find her chalk, so she got me and Sussy Baka to retrieve her more chalk and mosey back to class. Oh, I guess I really am back to class, huh? Anyways, after getting rizzed, we head to the closet to touch tips. I mean, get more chalk so we can start class, but it seemed like the closet was broken. Oh wait, this shit is an Undertale reference. How could Undertale let Deltarune get away with this shit? Oh, I guess that's the end of the game. Thanks for watching! Just kidding, you saw how long the video is gonna be. So it turns out that we are now blue, which seems to be a new human race. Don't get racist now. And we find Barney the dinosaur until she got bored of us and went up and ahead of us. Which is fine because we get pursued by an unknown sans-like figure. After skillfully dodging every obstacle in our way, we finally made it to Latveria, but its only population is the weird dude in a blanket. We listened to the prophecy of a legend of light and dark, and apparently for a very long time, both light and dark lived in balance by bringing peace to the world. But if this balance were to be shattered, then chaos would unleash. But only then! Shining with hope, 3 heroes would appear at World's Edge. These heroes would include a human, a monster, and a prince from the dark. Only then that the heroes would be able to seal the fountains and banish angels' heaven, whatever that means. And only then the world would be saved from mass destruction. But recently, there has been more dark fountains appearing, and it's our job to seal them before doomsday happens. After that giant monologue, Underswap Sans makes an explosive entrance, and he explains that he is this game's bad guy. Welp, I guess it's clobbering time. I gotta stop with the Marvel rival references. Oh, he's gone. Huh. After that easy fight, we figured out we apparently have to go east to the Dark Fountain and seal it in order for us to get back to Furryland. Honestly, I would rather stay here because this place is a lot cooler than spending time with the fur- Oh, Purple Girl left the party. Well, I guess we have to go after her. And of course, we continue with another furry. Oh yeah, this is Ralsei, by the way. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you how this game's combat system works. Not from this guy. Just like in Undertale, you have 5 options, but your other party members have magic. But here's a quick summary of each option you can do. Fighting lets you deal damage to enemies, and your goal is to try to time your attacks into that little box. The closer you land on that box, the more damage you deal to the enemy. Acting lets you perform various actions that can help you win fights passively, because remember, this is a Toby Fox game. Items! Well, I mean, I don't really need to explain that. It's in every turn-based RPG. Mercy lets you spare the enemies, which in this game really rewards you for doing so. If you kill someone, in Minecraft of course, they're just gonna be gone, which means you can't grind on them for money. Defending lets you take reduced damage, but another important thing about defending is that it also gives you TP, which I will get into in a sec. And finally, magic. It lets you cast spells in battle. For example, Ralsei can cast healing and passive spells in battle. Pretty neat stuff for a pacifist run. There's also TP, which in this game stands for toilet paper tension points. I like toilet paper better. TP lets you use certain acts and magic that will come at a cost. Also, the more TP you have left over after battle, the more money you'll gain. Anyways, now that you've gotten all that, let's get back to the adventure. Ralsei tells us that if we spare all the enemies, we'll have a much happier ending, which is what we're going for. None of that genocide stuff. Yet. We traverse through a banger of a song, sparing everything in our way while reading the witty writing that this game has bestowed upon us. Oh, and this guy had his cake destroyed. I wonder who that could be. We find Lancer and he throws an elite squad of Hathy, and not only that, but also Hathy. In which, I mean, Lancer really pulled out the full strategist squad, huh? We came across to a puzzle that requires 3 people, and oh hey, Susie's here. Cue the fanfare! We continue to traverse through the Dark World until Lancer shows up, asks if we have an official name. No, we don't. So as any Twitch chatter would do, I picked a name and get the official name of the Fun Gang. Because we really love fun. After that, Lancer throws at us our most terrifying opponent yet, and aw, he's so cute. Oh shit. We easily dodged the King Ron's big, delicious, juicy thigh. We were all thinking the same thing. Respectively, of course. We defeat the formidable opponent with the power of Zeus and a little bit of Bazinga. Then Ralsei told his teammate that she was throwing by attacking. and Susie decides to do the one thing Platinum Peak players do and join the other team. Lancer and Susie become the Dark Fun Gang, which leaves me and Mr. Nerd Emoji over here, so we continue to traverse through the lands, while occasionally adding in the green screen explosion sound effect in. We encounter a sweet and innocent little boy, and he wants us to make him the most evil, diabolical plan ever. So we turn him into a terrorist. Anyways, what do you guys think of my creation? Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? We meet Starwalker and wait, where the f am I? Anyways, wait, is that our creation? Oh, it looks terrible, and I suppose that was the correct sort of action in a time like this. Because no matter how evil you are, you only need one rule. Thrash everything in sight. Get dunked on, Barney. Power of friendship to your ass. Anyways, Susie joins back while Lancer accompanies us as we walk over to the card castle. Lancer realizes that maybe, there is a conflict. He likes us, but also wants his dad alive. So the only course of action is that he locks us away forever. Classic. We help Susie out with the puzzle and a redemption arc later. We finally reach rank 10 with her, and we can finally actually use her as a functional party member. Yippee! We climbed up the floors of the castle, and we get beholdeth of the best character in the game, besides maybe Lancer. Rules card! And oh god, this is the hardest puzzle. How am I gonna... Wow, what a letdown. We finally reached the top of the castle, and here stands the final battle of this chapter. The king.
Father! Lancer, my son, have you dispatched the Lightners as I commanded? No! No, boss! Fuck! No! But I did even better! It turns out you actually have to fight them! They could just talk to you and... They're alive? Yeah! I think you'll like them a lot! Says Susie. She's very purple and strong and... Where are they now? Hey.
It's nice to meet you.
Lancer, my son.
Yes, father?
Do you remember what I told you?
Just don't get too attached.
You have failed. They have poisoned you with their sentimentality. For yourself, Lancer, they care not for you. Their only goal is to destroy our glorious fountain. They are scum.
No! They aren't!
What did you just say? Let him go. Ha 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 ha! You want me to let him go? Then how about this? I'll drop him off the edge and let him splatter. Unless you all kneel and learn your place. What will it be, Lightners?
Just don't listen to him, Susie! You!
Now watch, Lancer. See what happens when you befriend Lightners. What the? You traitor! Come back here! Alright, enough, buddy. Who the hell do you think you are? To my people, I am a hero. To you, I'm the bad guy. Alright, let's do this shit. Alright, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna talk to him. As Chris. Silence, Lightbringer. Your very existence goes against your own. By the Knight's will, I shall shatter your heart to pieces. My will is changing. Talk became couraged. Alright. This is a very simple attack. Which, I mean, fair enough for the first boss fight. Alright. And now we kick ass.
Yeah. Nice. Alright. Oh my god, I'm actually so sexy. Enough. Alright, nice. Oh, no! I mean, there's not really much to commentate on this. It's just mash with the red buster and then, get your shots. And besides, I played these games before! Easy. Let's go.
I see. You are much stronger than I envisioned.
We beat the king and seal our first dark fountain. And before I end this video saying that I missed the Jubble fight, I will have a separate video on that, so don't worry. Honestly, this game was really fun to come back to, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. But until then, see you next time for Chapter 2.